You can say something.
Oh, what do you want me to say?
Talk about the law enforcement agencies.
About the what?
Law enforcement agencies.
I believe that if it hadn't been for the state police and the sheriff's department, all the law agencies that we had out here, that there would have been more trouble.
Well, I think it's the rottenest, most disgraceful thing I ever heard of.
God, we didn't sleep for 2 nights. Now, we never even went to bed.
I'm very much against that.
And then a woman
That's the way I've been brought up, and I've got self-respect. And I want to keep it.
We had some people come here at the door, and they said, well, what kind of a place is this up here next to that park? And I said, what do you mean? And they said, well, does colored people live in that house right next to the park? And that's where Trocia's lives.
We decided to put our home up for sale after the festival. We couldn't go through another one. The property surrounds us, the park property on 3 sides, and we lost a lot of sleep.
The kids that go to rock festivals have the right to express themselves, I suppose, in the same sense that the winos on Skid Row have the right to express themselves.
It was the worst drug orgy that was ever held in the United States. It was dangerous to the people. The people weren't here to hear the music. They were here to absorb drugs. 90% of the population in that park were drug addicts.
Well, our August 7th, 8th, and 9th festival turned out to be wonderful. As far as the kids went, everyone had a good time. We had a lot of kids here. We had a real good-sized city here.
princes kept the view, while my ladies came and went, and my poor servants here outside in the distance heard a wildcat growl. Saw to ride of the chain, rolling me into Savage Grace. Let them have it.
This wasn't just camping out like sportsmen do, or even outdoors enthusiasts. This was wallowing.
My reaction to most of the young people at the festival were nice. Those that I talked to were nice. They were polite. They didn't do anything directly to us.
I wrote a story on the festival for one of the Detroit papers, Sunday magazine story, and I was amused at some of the reactions that both I and the paper received, indignant festival goers, I presume, who accused me of being biased before I went, which was not true. I was not biased before I went.
The young people and the owners of the park, I don't know, feel that maybe the neighbors are too hostile towards them because of what they are, whether they are hippies or gypsies or whatever. But that isn't our feelings. Our feeling is the fact that we were invaded.
Something else that really turned me off was the general filth of the grounds. You know, I understand with a crowd that size, the management had a problem. But when you just go by pile after pile of trash that's higher than your head, it gets depressing, and when you're scuffling along through it. The kids didn't seem to be bothered by this at all. So much for ecology.
You working for the park? Yes, I am.
How long do you expect to work?
Oh, about a week, or as long as they can take me.
About a week? It'll take that long to clean up all this garbage?
I have no idea. As long as they think they can take me up to a week. After a week, I gotta split.
Yeah. Did you come back to another festival like this?
Sure would.
You really dig it?
Sure. It's a big party.
Yeah. What'd you enjoy most?
The people.
See, this property up here belongs to him. This belongs to the state. This has got to be cleaned first to keep everyone on the outside happy. We can clean this later. We can clean that later. We're going to be here for a while. How long it take to clean the whole park? I have no idea. Some of these people are going to be here for the day. Some of us are going to be here until it's done. I don't know how long that's going to be. But if you're here when we're done, we'll tell you.
Afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Had a nice day, aren't we?
Yeah, beautiful.
No, I got one. No, thanks.
Looks like you got a pretty good sized crew here. Help cleaning up.
Yeah, we sure have. Got, I think there's 28 of us in this crew.
You work for the park?
No, well, I work for the company, yeah.
What, is that Dick Singer's company?
Yes. What do you think of what happened this weekend?
Does anybody want
I thought it was pretty good. I didn't see nothing wrong myself. I think everybody was having a good time. I didn't see no fights, no rowdiness or anything. I thought it was pretty good.
Are these people getting paid for this?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
How much they get?
Well, I don't know exactly what they're getting. I guess it's money so they can get back home or where they're going, you know. The people that I've seen here, of course, I don't know. They all seem all right to me. They was all having a good time. Like I said, I didn't see no rowdiness or anything. I think it was pretty good.
We got a bunch of people here. We're working here now. We're taking a break. A lot of people here, they ain't got no place else better to go like I am, you know. Like, I got nothing to go back to. Why should I leave? We're going to start a communion. We'll keep the place clean.
You gonna help clean it up?
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're just taking a break.
We're all going to get together and build our own little town somewhere. All the people that are working on cleanup detail and a lot of the other people, we're all going to get together and throw a party and just get together.
Any festival's worth going to. No matter how fucked up it is, it's always worth going to.
How do you rate this one?
Just about I've been to 4 festivals now, and it's about the second best one I've been to. My favorite was Kickapoo in Illinois. Hasn't been one like that this year. It's cleanup time at Goose Lake. Yeah. You're working here, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah, I was in the cleanup at Woodstock. I was in the movie and everything. Yeah, they took me for the movie, and I was interviewed at Woodstock by Mr. Hunnelly and Mr. Brinkley. Yeah, and they showed it on their television show, and they showed me rapping about how many people were there. And I don't know. I said that a liberal estimate had it at 5 million, somewhere around there, and conservative estimate had it at 10,000. You take the two and you average them, and you come out to the right estimate. And even then, you couldn't tell because everybody was coming in and out. So I stuck around for the cleanup for 3 days. We cleaned up, and then we built a pile of clothing, like this high, took it to a laundromat in New York City, and cleaned them all off and brought them to Central Park. And we gave them away to everyone who needed clothes, sleeping bags, packs. We had all sorts of canned foods. We're going to try and get it together here because there's a lot of good crap on the ground. All sorts of things that people have left, the good people. And we'll be here until everything's cleaned up, I suppose.
There's no profit, though. You just give this stuff away, right?
The profit is that they're giving us $15 for an 8-hour shift here.
No, I meant the clothes.
Oh, the clothes. No, that's for the people, because everybody needs clothes and not everyone can afford them. I figure if somebody can use that blanket over there, I'm willing to chip in all the money I make, or at least, you know, a goodly portion of it, and a goodly portion of my time to wash it. And there are other people who feel the same way.
What did you think of Goose Lake?
What did I think of Goose Lake? I dug it. It was a good festival. Like, all the people were good, and the food was good, and the dope was great. Did it have anything in common with Woodstock? Yeah, it did. Like, I saw some of the same people from Woodstock that were here, and the crowd had the same. The crowd at Woodstock was a little wilder. The weather here was much better. I mean, it was cold at Woodstock.
The crowd definitely was different, though.
Yeah, it was different. Like, the crowd, it's the difference between the Midwest and the East. The East has a little bit of wilder set of people, but the Midwest has a good set of people.
Next year if they have one?
Yeah, if they have 10 years after again, I will.
Oh, out of sight. How'd you dig it back then? Huh? Hey, bring the Funk Railroad. Yeah. How'd you dig it in the back seat?
Jethro Tull is beautiful.
Yeah. Wait.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you
See
later.
you around. Take it easy.
I dug it really well.
You dig it?
Sure.
Yeah, it's far out. You gonna come back next year?
Probably. I don't know. We live in California.
We all belong. Now's the time for God, love, and rock and roll.
How'd you like it?
Oh, it was fine.
Did you dig it? Far fucking out.
Well, I was thinking of tying the girls down because there's less girls, so I thought it might be less filled, you know, underneath.
Would that be the only reason you'd go in the girls' job?
Nah, I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling.
Don't you want to go in just to see the chicks? Isn't that your reason?
Nah, I've been catching a couple bushes around here.
What do you mean, catching a couple of bushes?
Well, you know, like I was up and around in the forest.
Doing what?
I had Coke.
What were you doing with the Coke?
Just drinking it, man.
What's that got to do with the chicks?
Hey, you coming back if we have another one?
Are you coming back to this festival next year?
Well, I don't know. I was thinking of maybe trying something different, maybe coming for the country and westerns, gig and see what's happening there. I don't know. I don't feel I'm a part of this crowd, so
why not? Why aren't you a part of this crowd?
I don't know. There's something about it. I guess.
Is it a bit too perverted for you?
I wouldn't say that at all. Like I'm about as perverted as they come.
What are you doing here now?
Me?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh. I'm trying to get it together.
Oh.
I'm trying to catch the sunlight.
Is that how you do it?
It's one of the ways. See, everybody wants to find enlightenment, like through drugs you find, if you search, you're going to find it. Through drugs, people can find enlightenment. Through yoga, it's like trying to get a spiritual oneness together with yourself and with God, which is all, one thing altogether.
Tell me, is Jesus here?
Oh, yeah. He's always here. But, to be here physically. And, can you dig it? He's going to be on television. It's it's going to be so neat because, the whole world will know. And, the communication is better. And, for once, television's a good thing. So I don't know, unless they throw commercials in or something.
Okay, folks. We got a short announcement here that we got to make, and it's going to be pretty important, and we need everybody's attention. Now, there's going to be some of us leaving today, and there's going to be a man outside, and he's going to be wanting to discuss things with you, so we got some things to tell you to be cool now. Now, it's been suggested that you travel in groups of 2 cars, so that if you get stopped, somebody can go for help. You're to object to any search, and you're to remember to not get hassled and say things that you wished you hadn't have, because they'll be sure to use it. Now, if you do get busted, be sure and object to you being searched, and give only your name, your fingerprints, and if you don't have a lawyer, ask for a court-appointed lawyer. Now, the best thing to do is be clean when you leave and be cool so that we don't have nobody spending the night in jail.
Come and talk of all the things we did today. Yeah, and laugh about our funny little ways while we have a few minutes to breathe. And I know that it's time you must leave, but darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you, darling. My darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught, for the great relief of having you to talk to. And now, a quarter of my life is almost past. I think I come to see myself at last, and I see that the time spent confused was the time that I spent without you. And I feel myself in bloom. So darling, just darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you, darling. My darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught, for the great relief of having you to talk to. Go and beat your crazy heads against the sky. Try and see beyond the houses and your eyes. It's okay to shoot the moon. Just darlings, my darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you, darling, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught for the great relief of having you to talk to. Thank you, people. I'll see you another time. Thank you. Thank you.
John Sebastian, come on, let me you. Sure.
You like that pipe?
That's really far out, man. Did you make that yourself?
Well, that's a product of an LSD trip to a hardware store.
Oh, yeah? What's this for?
Huh? Well, that's a faucet, man. Like, you can regulate the smoke, see? You can take big hits or little hits, just depending on how you open the faucet. Just like letting in a little bit of water or a whole lot of water.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
Yeah, you leave it on blast all the time. And when you don't have nothing else to do, it's got a trip toy with it. And that comes free. It didn't cost a penny.
Pass it to somebody else.
You know?
That's homemade, huh?
Yep.
Far out.
That's an LSD trip to a hardware store. If you ever take one, you'll probably come up with something like this, too.
Yeah.
All right, I got to make some...
We don't want to keep you from your business.
Put a dime bag in there.
In where? Oh, in this damn bag. Well, excuse me, man. I'm sorry. You know, they're kind of pressing me here. They're getting hard on my back.
Rock festivals and drugs are synonymous.
The largest thing that the young people, I think, go for are the drugs.
They call it a rock festival. That's just to sell the dope.
They laid around on the ground all around there, you know, smoking.
The whole area was polluted.
It's a sweet smell. It's a funny smell. I never smelled anything like it before in my life.
Is this a take?
This a take?
This is a take.
My name's Fred Williamson. Hey, I want to show you something. I got thumbs.
Hey, does your mother know you're here?
Yes.
Does she condone the use of drugs?
Does she condone the use of drugs?
Does she dig it?
She might dig it, yeah. She might.
Does she know you do dope?
Does she know that I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she does.
What'd she say? She ever say anything?
Does she ever say anything?
Yeah.
No, she sits down with me and smokes too.
You're kidding.
She does. My mother smokes marijuana also.
Does your mother smoke marijuana?
No.
No?
My mother really does, though. I hope all the people in the world get high off of that one little burst.
Hey, where are you at?
I wouldn't want a 15-year-old of mine, for instance, to go to a literary cocktail party and drink martinis. I suppose this is the valid comparison. It's the one that the kids themselves make all the time. It's the plastic martini people against the jubilant drug people.
I don't know. I don't know.
The whole thing struck me as sort of a reversion to childhood in a way.
I know it.
It was a totally carefree atmosphere, and I can see why this is attractive.
Getting the good ones? What, this profile here?
Man, the best in the park.
Let me get over this way over here for this shot.
Hey, what were you talking about? You said some big pipe was around here. What was that?
Yeah, it was a pipe.
What was it like?
Just a pipe with a nostril on it.
With a nostril, what do?
You stuff your finger in the end of it.
Stuff your finger in the end of it?
And you light your hair and you fart and it comes up and you snort it and you're high.
That's far out, man.
I know it.
How much did it cost?
It didn't cost nothing. Gas is free.
Take a toke, man.
Thank you.
Kids would just buy and use anything. I am familiar, of course, with the argument which was handed to me constantly at Goose Lake. Well, your generation drinks. And I say, yes, we do. And we wake up in the morning and we have a big fat head, but we're still us. And you wake up in the morning and you don't know who the hell you are.
Fred Allen Fitzgerald. F-R-E-D-A-L-L-E-N. A-L-L-E-N. Allen. Fred is F-R-E-D.
What's your last name, man?
Fitzgerald, F-I-T-Z-G-E-R-A-L-D.
Here in a minute, end of all these announcements, we're gonna have a big ceremony, and we're gonna plant the seeds, and then we're gonna light the joint and celebrate. Doggone, look at that thing. Ah, look at that.
We got a roach holder too for the joints. We got a couple. These are gonna be. This is gonna be a traditional peace smoke for everybody that can get into this. This is filled up with grass. The paper's sort of heavy, but you'll probably get high on the dye. We're gonna send this exclusively to the audience. Somebody figured out if everybody just smoked 2 joints a day that was here, we have consumed about just 2 joints, remember, a day for the 3 days. Somebody figured out it'd be over 12,000 kilos consumed.
Yeah!
12,000, over 12,000 consumed these 3 days. So there's probably been more than that.
For those of you we can't reach, if you got a little dope, light up a joint, because we're going to get high. Oh, look at that. It's been a good 3 days, folks. Good loving and good dope. And some good music. Y'all been out of sight. It's good that we can all get together. Now, we're going to play one more song. We got some people backstage. One old boy plays a twanger, a juice harp. We got some harmonica players. We got lots of clappers and singers and all that stuff. So everybody in the back, get out here. Come on. All right. Boy, don't come running in a stampede. Well, a lot more y'all fessed up to doing this. Come on up here and beat a can or something, Ben. Everybody that plays, get up here. We're going to do something. Anybody that plays gets on the stage. This is the old funky thing in G. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, mama, tell you now, mama's gonna die. Baby's gonna see at last. Baby's gonna cry, yeah. Love my mama, don't you know it all the time? But love my pretty baby, baby,
Ryan Van Winkle and friends.
How do you feel around all these freaks?
No, we're freaks. Well, look at us. Look at the difference.
What constitutes you being a freak here?
Oh, thank you.
Well, we didn't make any determination. We just decided we had to come up and see what was happening here, and we're
ready to get.
Did you sneak in or what? Yeah, we snuck in the back.
Swimming?
No, we haven't been swimming yet.
Do you feel a bit out of place?
Well, we felt that about 5 minutes after we got here. And my Army clothes don't fit me. The clothes that I had in the Army, they don't fit any longer. And so we just wore what we came up from the football game in Detroit last night.
Who won, man?
Kansas City killed them.
You made mention to people who are drinking and stuff like that. Do you think that drinking is still the problem at hand?
I didn't say there was going to be a problem here. I don't think there is. But I said somewhere, someplace, it's not going to be as well supervised as it is here, in my opinion. And there's going to be some problems. They've had them in small towns, different places I've read about.
Well, what do you think about being here?
It's different.
It's different. It's a lot different. Except this afternoon I'll be home having a barbecue in the backyard with a beer.
If you were mayor of our little city, would you do anything?
I think I would have had more containers for refuse. But other than that, I thought the young people were well behaved. Many of them were walking there hand in hand. And the following morning, they were going all the way up to I-94, struggling along, maybe 4 or 5 in the car. But I didn't see anything that gave me the impression of rowdy. Some just young people getting together for a little excitement and a little action, and probably something to look forward. We saw signs hitchhiking from Massachusetts and California, all over the country. I think with 100 or 150,000 people who were there, that people came from everywhere. And as far as I was concerned, as a citizen and as a father of 5 children, I didn't see anything wrong with it.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Orville Hubbard, Mayor of Dearborn since January 6, 1942. What time do you fellas have now?
Is that thing running, man?
Huh?
Is that running?
Yeah.
You got a silent camera, man. Are they all like that? I mean, there's no tick, 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 tick. What's this for?
We're making a movie.
Are you?
Yes.
Is it going to be as good as Woodstock?
I don't know. I hope so.
So do I.
When Teagarden was standing there talking about getting busted on the outside, we weren't even worried about that at Woodstock. Like, I don't know.
Well, they are stopping people.
They are stopping people. Yeah, well, by the time...
But not that many, really.
Right, by the time I'm out of here, you know, I figure the police won't be stopping anyone, because I'll be out of here sometime in 2 weeks. Then I'm hitchhiking to Florida.
The next festival, man. I think the next festival here is in 2 weeks.
Is the next festival in 2 weeks?
Labor Day.
Oh, maybe I'll stay around.
You gonna stay right here in the park?
Just stay working.
Yeah, I'll stay here working here, and then maybe if I stay here that long, I'll have enough money for a motorcycle. I can motorcycle around Bikers Acres. You know, those people look like they're having fun.
Hey, friend. How you doing, man?
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Everything's beautiful.
Can you tell us exactly what's happening here or what?
Wow, everybody's just getting fucked up and having a good time.
That's cool, man.
See, here, look.
You missed that.
Somebody roll up another one. Okay.
Hey, weren't you assigned a medal or something?
Yeah.
What happened, man? Was it a
bummer?
I got out. Really cops are getting us all smoking dope today. Well, they offered us 3 acres, and I said it'd be all right. We just take all of it.
They wanted us to keep it in a little fenced-in area, and we can't do that. You know, what's sense being in a fenced-in
big fat
area?
guy got in
Our
front of
bike's
us
over there and us over here. We don't go for that kind of shit, you know?
There's a rumor going around that now that they got us in here, man, with the big fences and the electric...
Trucks! Hey, trucks, we're in the movies, trucks. Take the hand. Come on. Movies, here comes the
There's a rumor going around Don Wayne and Spy Wagner are going to be here, though.
Oh, dig it.
He is? Yeah.
John Wayne?
Well, listen, it was nice rapping to people. Have a nice day.
Are you enjoying yourself? Really cool, huh? Did you see Rod Stewart last night? He was out of sight, wasn't he? How'd you like it when they crashed the fence? Did you dig that?
Right on!
We're collecting for John Sinclair to liberate him from Marquette Prison. The pigs have put him in there for 9.5 years.
What have they put him in there for?
Smoking a joint.
Is there anything else?
Possession of 2 joints, excuse me, not smoking.
And we got a reading
and break loose. All power to all the people, brothers and sisters.
I'd like to just add to that a couple of slogans. The White Panther Party is noted for its slogans. In the new one, we say down with smack and speed because it divides the community. All power to the people.
All right. That's
all right.
Yeah.
Rockin' man balls, Pittsburgh, VA. She been a heart attack, round the Frisco Bay. Where the Lord is St. Louis, we're down New Orleans. All the cats they wanna dance with, sweet little sister, sweet little sister. You just got to have. Half a million to have a million autographs. By tomorrow morning, she's gonna change the trend. If you're back in the classroom, you go back to school again. They're rocking it all. First ball, you've been a heart attack. Take it down to Frisco Bay. Dance with, got to my little 16, rock on, rock. Little 16. Gonna have about half a mil. I'm no well. By tomorrow morning, just gonna change the trend. You crack and flat on, sugar number school. Rockin' the ball, think about it. Been a heart attack Thursday. Taking out the go bay, mama, over the loop. Went down to New Orleans, get them on a dance bell. Ow, little sissy, bravo down. Same thing. Well, it's gonna have about half a million to have a million autographs. By tomorrow morning, she's gonna change the thing. If you're back in the classroom, on, take her back to school again. Rock at the ball. Miss Bobby, you've been a hard. Check around a big old bay. My, over the Louis. Come on, New Orleans. Because they want to dance with. Come on, little sissy. Come on!
Good morning. How do you feel this morning?
Little tired.
A little tired, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Is it a good morning?
Sure it is.
What's it good for?
Smiles.
What else?
Good feelings.
Anything else? Is it good for music?
It's good to be together, of course.
Is it good for music?
Sure it is. We got some good sounds today.
Is the festival good?
Yeah.
What else is good around here?
The people.
What else impresses you that's good today? Anything else?
Just that it's a brand new day and like people ought to smile and smile more. You know, I don't know. I'm just walking around trying to.
You really believe that, man?
I know it.
Hare
blue. Hey, where? All night. It's blue. Hey, where? Get all right. Get all right. Now you gotta move.
Lead Stooges is freaked out. Jumped over the fence. And we lost power on the amp.
Have you run into any particular problems with managing the stage?
Yeah, run into an incredible amount of problems.
Such as?
Well, the fence came down.
We've got a lot of fences, and all the fences have a reason in terms of organization and function. We've got paved roads and so on. But with Woodstock movies and things like that, they think it's cool to knock down fences. Doesn't matter what the fence does, you know, just knock it down. We have to have that fence. We couldn't do without it. You'd have the same thing that you have on that side of the fence over here, and then nobody can function. We got too much equipment, too many people that have to get in and out. They're off airplanes, they're coming in, can't do it. There's got to be a fence there, man. Did you ever see pictures of Altamont? That's what happens when you don't have a fence.
Have you had any other problems?
Well, yeah, which problem you want to talk about?
We haven't been outside these fences in 4 days, and we don't know what's happening outside. We only hear through our own PA system up on the stage. Can you tell us what's happening outside?
The world is going on just as it did before.
What do they think of Goose Lake?
I think their impression now has changed somewhat. The anticipation before is gone. The anxiety was gone that was once there.
They think it's good now?
I don't know if they think it's good. They've changed their mind about what they expected, perhaps.
What do you think they expect now?
I don't know what they expect now. They're just waiting to see that everybody gets out safely.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. What do you think about the kids smoking drugs?
I haven't seen any around here tonight. I've been here all night with this fellow here from California. Talked with him all night, and I haven't seen a bit of it.
Do you think that could be one of the...
There's been some drinking, sure. But
do you think that could be one of the problems at the festival? Kids taking a lot of drugs?
I don't think there's too much of it here. I haven't seen it.
We need some dope that we can use to smoke away the winter's blues. Da-da-da-da, we need a party whose jaw is right to help us win the fight, because we need a party to lead the fight. We need a dope party so we can learn to struggle right. Da 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 da. Whenever yippies need some bread, another baker winds up dead. Da 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 da. George McChesky lived like him. We throw a bomb and wear a grin, because we need a party to lead the fight. We need a dope party so we can learn to struggle, right.
I don't think the music was the big thing. You couldn't hear the music in the first place outside the amphitheater. Inside the amphitheater, you couldn't see the performers unless you were within, 30 feet of the stage. And the night that I spent inside the amphitheater when the performers were doing their so-called thing on the stage, not many people were paying much attention to them. There was much more interest in just doping out.
I think you can be happy without it. I mean, I can just, just listen to the music and things, and it's always, to me, it seems like that's enough, really, without having to take dope or, drink or, anything like that. I just can't see people doing it,
Yeah, we got some grass, and we got some cigars, and we got some papers, we got T-shirts, we got candles, we got a hash pipe, we got incense, necklaces,
marijuana,
and marijuana. We used to have some wine, but we already sold out all that wine.
Far out.
I think it's wonderful.
You go to a lot of these
All
things?
right. No, this is my first one. I think I'm going to hit them all.
This is your first one? How old are you, sir?
How am I? 41.
You're 41?
Right.
And there's no generation gap for you?
No, I don't think so at all. Because people that don't want to enjoy something like this are afraid to try it. And all they got to do is try it, and they will enjoy this shit. Because it's all.
How long have you been smoking dope?
How long have I? Well, I started when I was 17.
How you doing there?
All right, I guess. I don't know yet.
What planet are you from?
Mars.
Does everybody on Mars wear those masks?
Only when they smoke dope.
Don't you think that the people are maybe going a bit too far, smoking marijuana and swimming in the nude and stuff like that?
Well, like, you know, like if they want to take the drugs and stuff like that, I don't mind, you know, taking off their clothes. You know, I'm thinking about smoking some dope this afternoon and maybe, you know, trying it. I'm not sure if I got the balls or anything.
To smoke dope?
No, to take off my clothes.
Well, a rich guy will drink good pineapple juice, and a poor guy will do quite the same. Yeah, but my gal, she's drinking old shoe pop. You know she's getting drunk just the same. I will be there in the morning if I live. I will be there in the morning if I don't get killed. Yes, and if I never no more see you again, I said be sure to remember me. Girl, rich gal will hit you, she'll bop you with a stick, and a poor gal are gonna do quite the same. Yeah, but my gal will get a rusty razor and run you all over town. You know she'll catch up with you just the same. I will be there in the morning if I live. I will be there in the morning if I don't get killed. Yes, and if I never no more see you again, I said be sure to remember me. Well, a rich gal, she ride in a Cadillac car, and a poor gal are gonna do quite the same. Yeah, but my gal, she rides an old hay wagon. You know she's getting round just the same. I will be there in the morning if I live. I will be there in the morning if I don't get killed. Yes, and if I never no more see you again, I said be sure to remember me. Again, I said be sure to remember me.
They were very free about exchanging drugs, and also they exchanged food. They seem to think everything should be free to them, and they do share. I think this, again, is something that we resent because we've had to work for what we have.
Do you happen to have any spare change?
No, I mean...
Don't you have any at all?
No, like I say, I only brought $5.
Oh, do you have any food?
Yeah, I have food and I'd be willing to share that with her.
Young people that I talked to seem to think there was something beautiful in the early Christian attitude of sharing.
It's big hitty, I love it. Thank you.
Sure.
They glue my mouth together.
You like it?
No.
Do you like that feeling?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't have anything to wash it down with, you know, like Coke, Coca-Cola, or any other garbage.
There you go.
Oh, wow, orange flavored drink straight from Orchard Grove.
Now that you have something to wash the buns down with, you must dig the buns, right?
Yeah.
Do you dig the buns?
No.
Why not?
Why don't I?
Why don't you dig it?
Because for number one, it's made out of the most impure bullshit, pure bullshit that I've eaten in a long time.
Number two, it tastes like what you consider glue, you know? Like little kids used to make these little things out of plastic glue. No, it wasn't plastic. They used to make them out of paper mache.
That doesn't taste like glue.
It tastes like paper mache.
That doesn't taste like glue.
It tastes like paper mache. It's fantastic. Don't buy it, you crazy asshole. What's wrong with you? Ah! I want out. No, I'm serious. I'm the only serious one of these people.
You want buns? Don't you want our
Fuck
buns?
you.
Don't
I
you want our buns?
I'd like a ball is what I'd like.
Don't you want our buns?
Night. Jesus Christ, I gotta wash it down with something.
Wouldn't you recommend that people all over America, the middle Americans, buy our buns?
With a question like that, I can give you a book this wide.
Well, give me a little segment of that book.
How much money are you making off it?
None.
$100,000 and 4 packages of buns.
A lifetime.
I need your
subscription
buns. I
to
want your
Bun
money.
Magazine.
Yeah. I'm serious. I don't want any. First time it made me sick. Second time it made me sick, and I'm not going to try it again. And they're also stale.
They're not stale. They're really new. They really
How?
bun you out, huh? They're about a day old, I say.
How new?
About a day old.
About? Do you know how many days the traffic hasn't been entering here and traffic has been entering here as far as buns is concerned?
We made these buns here, man. We've got our bun factory.
Bullshit!
What do you mean bullshit? I'm telling you, we made it. We've got a bun factory here.
Where is it?
It's up there, in the security area. You don't believe we've got a bun factory here?
I want to bring you and you and you, and I want to see this motherfucking bun factory.
I'm telling you, we have got a bun factory in the security area, and the reason it's in the security area is so that people like you won't see it.
Yes, so that people like you won't see it.
Well, give us one final word on our buns.
Yes.
One final word on our buns, sir.
They really bummed me out.
What was that?
They really bummed me out. They're real bunners. They're real bunners, man.
Can we have one final word on our buns? I'll lean right into the mic and say it.
Exit stage left.
They're going to make an ordinance called the Goose Lake Ordinance. The legislation is going to stop rock festivals in the entire state.
Well, this is possible. I mean, this is the way the establishment works, so we agree with this. But is it right because they feel, who is to say that they are right? I mean, just because they say that this is the way it should be, who's to say? Because a group of individuals want to get together and to associate with each other and to have love and friendship. I think the establishment cannot understand this.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
While we're waiting, can we have everybody light a match? Come on. Everybody get together. Woo! All right. Out of sight.
The spirits are high.
Let's hear it for love.
Light.
Come on.
Fire. My shoes are dirty, and they sure need a shine. My shoes are dirty, Lord, they sure need a shine. Well, I ain't got a quarter yet, yeah, I got a dime. Well, my woman gone and left, she left me all alone. Well, my woman gone and left me all alone. Well, I ain't got no home, I got no place to go. I said, are you ready? Lord, are you ready? I said, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, can you hear? Are you ready? Well, we gotta get on going. Lord, I got a home. I said, I ain't got a home. I ain't got a home. I ain't got a home. Lord. Well, I ain't got a quarter, yeah, 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 yeah.
Beautiful.
How'd you like it?
Beautiful. Good place. The stage is beautifully built.
Incredible. Far out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Fearless. Thank you. Beautiful night.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine.
It's a beautiful day. Have you
Sure
been
is.
here long?
I've been here about 2 days.
Would you like to bathe like this every day?
Oh, not every day.
Not every day?
No.
Do you bathe like this often?
No, this is the first time
Do you think,
since I've been here.
Do you feel the festival had some motivation with the fact that you're bathing nude?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't be bathing nude if other people were bathing nude too. It's all like really a together thing. Everybody bathing. It's like in the spirit of the whole festival.
This is like,
People sharing the water.
Would you share this interview with us? Is it all right if we continue talking?
Sure. I wouldn't be talking to you if it wasn't.
I see. What have you enjoyed at the festival so far?
Times like this, being close to other people.
What's your duck's name?
Doesn't have a name. I just found it.
Really think it's any different than when I was a kid. Particularly different. A little more people. They're had their own thing going then too. Rock and roll, and chicken. We thought it was quite outrageous in school at the time. The kids still did it. We get kicked out of classes. Seeing here is not shocking or anything. The nude is certainly not arousing. It's just there.
And there was 12 women on the raft with me.
Tell us about that.
And then when we got over there, here was these, they was colored fellows and the white girl right on the shore there. We seen everything was going on. And this other white fellow stood right there and he jerked her off, and then that's when the fellow with the helicopter drove them back into the water. He got close, and then of course the air and everything pushed them. They got down. They was all stripped over, little kids and everything. Oh, they looked terrible. Oh yeah, the colored and all right in there. And I never knew that they had dark up here and dark down here. They was white but light between the lid. God, I'll never forget it. I said I didn't know so much as I did. The palms of their hands and the bottom of their feet and their privates, they were different color. And I said I learned a lot. But I never bothered them. I left them alone. I don't know what to do with them.
The feeling here, between most of the people is really strong and it's really good. Just
Hey man, going for a swim? Not today. Going for a swim? Not today. Not today? No. The water's nice, man. Crazy. It's really nice water. You should go for a swim. What you doing? What do you think of the festival? Great.
Well, I just put this flag up for real special days. Now, I'll be honest with you. But I do put a flag up every day that it's not raining.
We've had this one up several times.
And there's a lot of people who never even think of putting a flag up. Now that was wrong.
It's a movie, right? I'd like to say hello to my mother, if you don't edit me out.
No. Say hello to your mother.
Yeah, my mother, she's a good person. She brought me into the world, brought me up and everything. Could I spare a Coke? Sure. Coke. Another Coke?
You didn't say hello to your mother.
Oh, didn't I?
Oh.
Hello, Mother.
Not when I called for you. You weren't there. You know, we got to help people.
Your name's Russ Gibb, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're pretty much in on this thing. Well, this is the first morning, and how do you think it's shaping up? How many people do you expect?
This is the first morning.
This is the first morning.
You are sure of that?
Yes.
I'm not. We opened the gates yesterday, of course, and at that point, it sort of freaked us out because all these people are in one day before the festival officially opens. In other words, this morning it's supposed to open, but look at it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
pretty
wow,
full
you know,
already.
What can you say? It's just fantastic.
Well, taking this into consideration, how many people do you expect to show up altogether?
The universe.
The universe?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any specific number in mind?
Well, you get into an interesting rap there because then you would have to determine how many females are here and how many of us have been created. Do you understand?
Yeah.
No, I think everybody's here. I'm positive. They're all here in Goose Lake, Michigan. No, it's Goose Lake. Grass Lake, Michigan or something. Where are we?
Do you expect...
I haven't had any sleep for hours and days, so it's all getting... It's like being high on a natural trip.
Do you expect any crashers? Any...
You want to crash the other side, I see.
Do you expect...
They're coming into the fence, though. That's not... There's a switch. They're jumping over the fence to get out.
They're jumping over the fence to get out. How are you going to handle the people that are crashing the gates? Or do you expect it at all?
Well, yeah, there was about half an hour ago, about 50 kids came through, and what can you do? If they don't have the money, obviously, you can't take that away from somebody that doesn't have it, so we just help them in. The only thing is, we wish that they'd been down at the main gate, and then we would have sent a truck down, and if they wanted to work and help us out, that's cool, because we do need help.
How does that work? They get a free ticket if they work?
Yeah, if they come in and do some work, you know, and some of them will. Some of the people are very, very good. Other people are just, you know, rip-offs and minuscule, as it were. And, the main office, come in. Okay, I gotta turn this thing off.
All right.
Just a minute. Provide... Ticketron on them. Yeah, it's gotta say Ticketron on it. Strawberry Fields, a lot of the kids up in Toronto, that festival, Americans going over were being hassled at the gate.
Yes.
And at that point, we are accepting their tickets in, the Americans who couldn't get over into Canada.
Yes.
So
You're accepting the tickets for Strawberry Fields?
Yeah, because after all, the kid has spent money, and we've worked a deal out with Ticketron out of Chicago, and that we'll honor those tickets here.
Miss, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you have here?
That's Fred.
Who's Fred?
Fred's my stuff. This guy told me he looked like a guy, so I named him Fred.
You named him Fred?
Yeah.
Where are you girls from?
Flint.
How'd you get here?
We took a bus.
You took a bus? So what are you going to do with Fred at the festival?
I'm going to sleep in him.
You're going to sleep in him? Inside the jacket?
No, I'm going to take the jacket off because he's got my stuff in him. That's how come he's so fat.
How come you got the army jacket? Is that symbolic?
No, it's so I can keep warm.
Oh, so you can keep warm.
It's very practical.
Very. Okay, well, thank you all very much.
Okay.
Hi, Fred.
Yeah, Chicago.
Is this the first time in Michigan, or you come here a lot?
No, this is our first time here.
First time. Did you have any trouble? Did you get lost?
No, we didn't get lost. We had a real good navigator, so we just got real high and came up. It's going to be a lot bigger.
You think so?
Really?
What do you got there?
Pot.
Why don't you guys smoke some of this stuff? Oh, it's too early.
It's never too early, man.
I didn't have breakfast yet. Did you just get in?
Yeah, we just...
About 6. How long you been on the road, man? Just a few hours. We hope to see a lot of people real high.
We just came to get real high. There should be some real good dope here.
Yeah.
And we should be able to move around real freely.
Yeah.
And the jams are real good. And
What about young ladies coming?
Yeah, of course, man.
That's far out. It's mostly the dope, though. Huh?
No, it's mostly everything. It's just having a good time.
Yeah.
That's all.
If someone gave one of these every Sunday for free, would you come and maybe
Yeah,
donate?
we'd probably make the rounds.
Probably stick around.
Would you donate any money?
Sure, we'd help out, man. We do what we can.
Is it more or less a religious experience?
It's, well, now that's
What to
like...
make it.
Yeah, man. Like, we're not into anthropology.
What was that? There was a work detail. You work 2 hours and you get in free.
Everybody's getting in free, but they say you're going to work for a while, but nobody really works. They just get in and have a good time.
I don't have any tickets.
Well, we don't have any tickets. They told us we could work for now and we could get in. We're going to try to get in any way we can. But right now we're supposed to be waiting for a truck, and we're going to get on that and go in.
My secret? All I ask is the kids treat me halfway decent. I treat them halfway decent. I'll meet them halfway. They know that. I think Dick come up with a real good idea when he come up with the work detail, too. Anytime you let 3,000 or 4,000 kids in, it's broke. It's real nice.
So your overall view is optimistic?
Sure.
Yes.
Why not? Because, those of us that are older have lived through a lot, and quite frankly, we may not like everything that the new children do, but if it works for them, what the hell do we care? I mean,
right.
It's their world, and if this is how they care to exist, and if they're saying something to us, I think maybe we should listen. Most of the kids have been really good and cooperative. In fact, I was talking to a long-distance telephone operator, and they've just been jammed with calls. And she was saying last night, when she found out we were from Goose Lake, when I was talking to her, she said, I've never had so many polite people in all my life.
That's beautiful.
So you get all these good things from kids. And
that's really beautiful.
You flip out. And I just wish that some of the people that automatically say that they're all bad, and I'm not kidding anybody, we got bad dudes with long hair, but generally they are gentle and they're fairly decent. They hassle you once in a while, but basically they're cool kids, and I think it's okay. I'm glad we're having a festival.
Okay, thank you very much, Rod.
Well, I went out and bought a camera after the first day. I didn't believe there were that many freaks. One carload came in, and they had one girl. She came in, they bought some pop out of the machine, and she asked a fellow for a drink of it, said, I don't have any money. And she got in the car with this bunch of addict, freak-type people who were in the car, and they were headed for here. Everybody came in and asked for Goose Lake. When the minute you saw them drive in, you knew what they wanted from the looks of them and the way their cars were decorated. They all had about the same gear. It's a standard approach to dress that they use, and they got to have a headband and a peace symbol somewhere, and then they're all set, a little bit of buckskin someplace.
A4, sound A4.
You're in the hot sun with no water.
What's happening?
We got water for What's happening?
You gonna let them in somehow?
Yes, sir, we're letting them in.
How?
We got water out here in barrels every day, all night. We set up restroom facilities for them, sir. We've had medical facilities out here for them, sir. And we brought in over 4,000 people to work from the group that was out here for 2 nights, sir. We're taking care of everybody.
Drink over there. They say they got no water. Get them some water, or I'm going to let them in my way.
Do you have any affiliation with Goose Lake, sir?
Yes, I own this farm right here.
Sir, would you help us?
Right next to it.
Would you help us?
I'm leaving.
No, that's not help.
Help
Would
you
you
what?
help us? Like, we don't want to block up traffic.
Let them in then.
Everybody will get in who comes to hear the music. Everyone.
After they sit out in the sun, after they sit out in the sun for hours, then let them in with no water. That's like some people treat animals. I don't treat animals that way. I don't treat animals that way. Go ahead.
He's coming and get them in truckloads, taking them inside. Been doing this since
Let them walk in. They can get in faster walking in. All right, leave them in the hot sun. Leave them in the hot sun like you would. You might some animals. I wouldn't. I water animals or people. If we hadn't furnished them water, I don't know what they would have done. Whether they would have broken into houses to get water or taken over houses, we don't know.
Are many people being busted?
From what I heard, they got a few, but most of them are just letting them go on through.
And I just heard that from the byword. Most of these people are hassling these people to get their dope, saying they're busting 150 and whatnot. But they do probably pull them over for things like they have bad, something wrong with their car. They'll get them if they get the chance. Still, they can't go in and search people.
Would you like to talk, sir? Are policemen searching the cars?
No, they are not unless they're committed a violation,
Mm-hmm.
traffic violation or some other reason to stop them. They're not purposely stopping the cars to shake them down.
They stopped us.
Who stopped you?
The state police.
Why'd they stop you?
Because they said our brake lights were wrong. They said our tail lights weren't working, which they are. And then he says, "You guys got any pot in the car?" And we said, "What's that?" And he says, "Marijuana." And I said, and we said, "You can search the car and everything." And he looked in. We had like bologna and sandwiches and stuff like that, And then he says, "You ought to keep that junk off the car." And that's the only thing Dan ever said that was derogative was like, he said, "You can't do this to me." And he said, "The hell I can't, kid." And he got in the car and punched the brakes down, which they did go down, and but how the hell? And he said, "You got defective brakes." Wrote us a ticket for $25 and would have taken us to jail and busted us. Not like all we got now is like $10. We got enough to get in, but now we ain't got enough gas to get back. Bummer. And you telling me this is like a peaceful thing? People doing things like that to you? There it is, man, right there. The officer is. I'll tell you that rotten. He's a nice fella, but man, he didn't have to do that. His name is, it's the officers, if they spelled it right, I don't know, Davis, and him, H-E-M-I-N-G-H. If he can spell it, he can't even write correctly. An officer of the law, you got to write at least plainly, right?
What do you think of all this, sir?
Don't think.
You don't think? You don't think?
Don't. I wear a badge.
Come on, here,
It's a disgrace to everybody now when it comes to it, the whole nation, the way they have acted. And it's time they stop them.
If they do have another one, there is going to be some violence.
I happen to live in a very small village. We don't know about violence. We aren't exposed to it.
Kids were told before they ever come to the area that the neighbors were crazy and they were all armed. And I might say that the neighbors aren't all crazy, but they were armed, and they're still armed.
We don't know about violence.
There will be shooting around next time if they do have another festival.
We don't know about violence.
I'm well armed, and I have plenty of ammunition.
We don't know about violence.
He knows how to shoot a gun.
We don't know about violence.
There will be bloodshed before they're done with.
We don't know about violence.
Women have had to keep their husbands from going over there and blowing the place up.
We don't know about violence.
Somebody will get killed.
We don't know about violence.
The people weren't ready for this first rock festival, but this time they are.
The street train, the street train, yeah. Where it comes from, I'm not knowing, but I'm going just the same. The street train, the street train, yeah. Where it comes from, I'm not knowing, but I'm going just the same. And my mama said, don't worry, everything'll be alright. Everybody's trains are coming